Daughter's coming in. Cass, quiet. But you cubed. I am so sorry that I had to mute us over here. I had to go ahead and get that mute going because my dog was going off, and my daughter just came in, so I wanted to have it quiet. Sorry for what we got going on. Mr. Alex Try Your Luck is in the building. My apologies, Rachel Cube. T Miles, how you feeling today? G Honda. Robbie was eating some pizza and sausage from Rosati. The the blue cheese is out. I get you, my guy. Anybody who would like to, as I stated earlier, participate directly, let me know. Anybody who is ready to get into, if we are going to any Super Bowl parties today, what's our plan as far as watching the game? Ken, don't don't lie. Ken, don't lie like that. Are you serious? Ken, don't tell me that right there, cause I definitely need him to. That got to be dope right there. You got what do you call it? Oh my God, that's crazy, Ken. Hit the like button. If Jihan this warming up the grill, I'm damn. Jihan, what you got on the grill out here as we get into the sports Jeopardy? Rachel going to a building party. That got to be fun. Me and the wife talked about that last week, being a bit more neighborly with some of the neighbors in the building, since we do stay in the building, just to be a bit more social and hang out or what have you. But you know, we'll know. He in the snow. G Honda, you hey, salute to you about it, G Honda already. Ken, um, will you still be able to listen to the game? I surmise, as opposed to anything else. That's what I'm talking about. And so, Rachel, and some to some degree, I'm going to a house party in the building. Ours. Get the family over some Angus, leg quarters, some turkey burgers. Okay, I am gonna have a sandwich tray. I like a taco dip. Um, some wings. Obviously, I'm gonna have some lemon honey pepper and some hot wings and pizza. I think that's what we got going on. Not too much of anything, cause for what? And that's not my job. It's just to have a good time. We got a couple Super Bowl squares that we have filled in all the time, and so okay, okay, okay. Not all is lost in that. Like I know you can't imbibe. I know you can't indulge the way you want to in the game, but for me to be kind of like on the FOMO aspect of every aspect of it, totally would have me a bit crazy. Same time, I'm okay. Yeah, G Honda. Some people like Rotel dip, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind it. I like it, but I prefer that one a bit better. So that queso type of dip that got you some good old taco type, whether it be a shredded chicken, whether it be a ground beef, um, steak dip, whatever floats your boat. But I gotta have it that way because it worked out better for me that way. Um, and then I'm trying to find out exact. Well, you know what? It's no way to be inclusive as far as the actual um, poll would go. It might require a bit too much typing. What we will do is go through the chat individually, unless somebody is in the, if G Honda got time here, join me in the Discord, and he'll select the categories. We'll let the chat go through answers and see exactly what it is that we got going on, and test our Super Bowl knowledge. We got the 5 categories you guys see above. That won't change for us. So let me know if you guys at all want to get straight to it. Let me know. We see the categories, and just so we can go ahead and read over those, we have Super Bowl MVPs, Super Bowl commercials, Super Bowl history, Super Bowl music, and Super Bowl Super Bears. Oh, yes. Do not think that I would miss any opportunity to show love to my beloved Bears. So, those are the 5 categories that we will have. Collectively, throughout the course of the stream, we, the chat, will select a category. The next person after whomever would select that category, let's say Rachel chose the category the first time, T Miles or Ken or G Honda would go ahead and select the dollar amount. And we try to answer the question together. We would find out whether or not we have um hmm a spicy buff. Okay, so Rachel, I love, I want nuclear type wings and everything, but they don't always love me the same. But I will indulge today. Like I said, I love some lemon honey pepper wings. They the best to me. Oh, the wife fry up me some chicken and shake it in that nice little container. And my goodness, hell, I really, I might be a Viking. I don't gotta have no sides with my chicken sometimes out here in these streets. But um, that's a whole nother story. Buffalo wings. I'm not a buffalo dip type. I know the wife, you know, the kids, they like that type. It's not for me. I will. I have. Every now and again, I eat some of it. But the things I like most about the Super Bowl are drinking games that we come up with on our own. Uh, for example, we'll be going to hit Hot Honey Habanero. Si, senor. We're going to play some Super Bowl bingo. We have a Gatorade, guess the Gatorade portion of the day. Um, not cartoon, commercial drink. Um, can't give you the full details to it, but salute to making the commercials worth something for us. Mango habanero. Yes, I love all of that shit. it do not love me back. So like all weekend, there would have been something on the radar. Tuesday, like tomorrow, none. Today I can do something like that. Tomorrow, no way. Also, does anybody know or participate in Super Bowl squares? Anybody know what they are? Anybody participate in such a thing? Let me know. Put a one in the chat if you do. If you participate or have participated in Super Bowl squares, I love them. They're one of my favorite things to do. Water with lemon slices. Now where them? I gotta cut my own lemon. I can't do that at the restaurant. Those old backdoor lemons for 3 years can't happen. Yeah, yeah. Mango hopping. And Ken, the meds are the meds. That's what I'm talking about, T Miles. Okay, so Ken, I also have that dilemma right there. But what I tell anybody with Super Bowl squares, all your numbers good until they not. Okay, 8-5. Like seriously, we have seen Denver and Seattle Super Bowl. What happened on the first play of the game from scrimmage? Safety. So somebody sitting there with a two O's, like, man, I got horrible numbers until they don't. So for me personally, I gotta hope for I don't. One of my numbers is 8-8. Like I don't at the fourth quarter going into overtime is the only time I can see some 8-8 type ish going on. I don't see no 18-8 score, 28-18. Like I wouldn't even know how that come about. But we gonna see how it goes. I got a 5-2 and 3-0. The only thing I can say is, hey, it is what it is. So when it come down to how it's gonna go, we'll get right into what we think about the game over here. Anybody in the chat, go ahead and give me a category. Go ahead and next person after that, we get a category, give me a dollar amount, and we will get this game kicked off so that people can go ahead, get their commutes going, finish up their grilling, so on and so forth, as we bring to you this year's episode of Super Bowl Jeopardy. If you will, maybe T Miles give me a category. Ken, give me a dollar amount if you will. Everybody's entitled to give the answer once we pop it up there, and we will go through a requisite amount of time to see how long it takes to get an answer. You know, Super Bowl music. I can't stand you, G Honda. We're gonna take Super Bowl music for 300. Hall of Fame. He's something else, guy. What unusual thing happened during Prince performing his legendary 2007 halftime show singing Purple Rain? What unusual thing happened during Prince performing during his legendary 2007 halftime show singing Purple Rain? We'll do a 30 seconds. Bang, bang, and bang. He fell on stage, T Honda. Kudos to Rachel Cubed and Ken. He fell off stage. G Honda. He, I don't know anything of the sort. even with them heels he would have had on. But we'll go right along with that. Rachel Cubed, Ken, appreciate y'all for being right over there. Rachel Cube, give me a category and a dollar amount, please. And thank you. G Honda fell off stage with his prediction there. So let me know. Give me a dollar amount. Super Bowl history for 300. Three is my favorite number, by the way, everybody. Name one of the two NFL teams that shares the distinction of having the most Super Bowl losses. Name one of the two NFL teams that have the distinction of having the most Super Bowl losses. Somebody in this mix is what we classify as the biggest loser, who holds a place in the history books for being one of the biggest losers. Rachel says the Bills. Ken and Steel Maddox say the Patriots. T Miles says the Bills. Uh, Rachel says it's not the Patriots. We're gonna hold. Give me one moment. The wife just totally forget I'm streaming. I know the Patriots are your team, but the correct answer is who are the Denver Broncos or the New England Patriots? Yes, Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Now, Rachel, don't be discouraged in hearing anything like that. One, that means you have to get there to lose that many, because there are teams who don't have 5 appearances in the Super Bowl. So feel very great to know that you guys got some appearances, and that means you got to be there to get asked or rejected in dancing. Some people don't get to the dance. Okay, okay. Not a bad thing for me out in the streets, Rach. Cats is okay, contingent upon where they place that. My thoughts on it. Nonetheless, T Honda, give me a category, give me a dollar amount. You tyrant. Look at that. When you talk about things like that, Rachel, it invites people who don't want to see them. I'm just telling you. Even the G Honda, even the giraffe who says ew. Young Padawan, can I get a category and a dollar amount, sir? God, Rachel, even you heard it, Rachel. If you cannot stand G Honda, put a 6 in the chat, cause I don't know where he getting these categories from. I'm not praying or nothing else. I don't get it. Maybe T maybe T Miles got a category in a dollar amount or something. I don't I don't get it, Jeffrey, the journalistic giraffe. So Rachel, back to you again. Let's get a category and a dollar amount. This sad ninja. Mm, mm, mm. Like, look. Thank you. Thank you. So, apropos, who holds the record for the most Super Bowl MVP awards? Who holds the record for the most Super Bowl MVP awards? To the chat. What player holds the record? Okay, I see a lot of wrong answers out here. I'm waiting for somebody to give me the right answer. Nah, let me stop bullshitting. I don't like to say it too much, but one Thomas Brady, one Thomas Brady, in fact, with five. Yeah, I'm bullshitting y'all. I'm straight chain yanking out here. It's it's Thomas. It's Tom Michigan Man Brady. Nobody cares. Man, that Rachel Mahomes is super nice. We will not blame team success for quarterback. Shout out to Adam Vinatieri, Mike Vanderjagt, you know, in the sorts. But only your boy got 5 MVPs. Nobody else. I can't I can't deny it. Tom Brady got the most hardware when it comes to that last game, and deservedly so. For the most part, uh, it really is your quarterback's. I want to say reason, but usually it's your quarterback's. He's not my quarterback, so I won't have a debate. But we got to knock it off. We seen your team not make the playoffs with Tom being the quarterback, and people were hurt and things happen. But I get it. You we're gonna hold it down for your guy, and I won't ever be against you doing that. I won't ever try to have people not love who they love, because I don't like who I don't like, and nobody can make me. And so I get it. I get it. But go Caleb Williams. I don't have to worry about Mahomes, Brady. I'm trying to see if my guy can get his name mentioned in the conversation like everybody else out there. Cause now see, Rachel, you could say your gal is better, but we can't. We it's no way we could say Patrick Mahomes is okay. Well, you can't say he whack. You can say whack, but as long as we ain't talking about football, it's cool. But G Honda, Super Bowl MVPs, Super Bowl commercials, uh, Super Bowl history, Super Bowl music, and Super Bowl Super Bears. She say whack, whack, and whack. Brady on the Epstein list. Man, no, they ain't taking up. They not taking Super Bowl rings away for the Epstein list. What, man? These are some football takes out here. Uh, said the wiggity whack. She went crisscross on you. Alrighty. G Honda picks Super Bowl MVPs for 300. And the question is, this linebacker became the first defensive player to win Super Bowl MVP for the Bears. This linebacker became the first defensive player to win Super Bowl MVP for my beloved Bears. Ken says Singletary. Mike at the mic. So this would be a member of the 85 Bears people. As I await everybody to Google their answers besides Ken. Rachel don't know. All she knows is Patriots lore. Rachel, who did the Bears beat in Super Bowl 20? She said Fridge. Fridge was MVP. The Gary Indiana Bears. I can't stand you, G Honda. Anybody else in the chat want to give it a stab? Mike Dick, the coach won. Yeah, the coach would have won MVP. You know, that one time at band camp, I could really see it happening, but I can't. I cannot see it. We're gonna give about 10 more seconds, 9 more seconds, 8 of them, and 7. What about 6? 5, 2. Singletary as well. The correct answer is who is Richard Dent? I said who did they beat? Rachel. I ain't trying to scare you. I just want to know who they beat to win. But the answer is defensive lineman Richard Dent. Richard Dent. First defensive player to win MVP in the Super Bowl. We surely won it, but we beat somebody. We beat somebody with a quarterback named Tony Eason, and they had the dopest helmets to this day that I've probably seen in the NFL. But you know, Harvey Dent is a DC character. That's right. But Richard, and you know Richard's nickname. Yeah, that's who said something about a linebacker? T Miles. I said defensive end, defensive lineman. Who called him a linebacker? The question don't say that. They say defensive player. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe somebody did. Maybe Harvey Dent was a linebacker in Gotham City. T-Miles, give me a category and a dollar amount. I got a gal in Kalamazoo. No, DN and D line are not two different positions, sir. What are you talking about, G Honda? The defensive line is all positions, defensive end and tackle. We gon' It's a defensive player. Well, let me see if I can go back and get that for y'all one more time. Just a, oh, I see where it is. This linebacker. I see where it is. My deepest apologies. I don't know how that came out. I get you. T-Miles, give me a dollar amount. Now I know exactly what y'all say. It said linebacker at the top. This linebacker became. Give me a dollar amount for your Super Bowl Bears. Damn, how did I overlook that when I typed this up? I'm annoyed now. I'm annoyed. And I deceived everybody. Because if it didn't say linebacker, people wouldn't have get that answer. No, Giraffe. You get it all wrong. What is the name of the iconic song that hit the charts during the Super Bowl Bears run? Or the Bears Super Bowl run, whichever way you like to say it. Boy, I wouldn't never think about no damn Brian Urlacher. That's one of my least favorite Bears. Let's not rehash a Urlacher. I got sides. I picked sides out here. Yeah, everybody won by default because I was straight out there. I don't know how the question was typed, but I did it, so it's me. Ken said the Super Bowl shuffle. Anybody disagree? I can't believe that was on the actual billboards. Man, that don't mean nothing. I can't believe that was on the billboards, like on the charts. People was like out here trying to get Walter Payton and Richard Dent singing about the Super Bowl shuffle, and will he go? That's crazy, bro. I thought we almost had something going on this year with a little bear down, Next year, I wonder how things gonna be different. I wonder if we still gonna have good, better, best. I wonder if we still, gonna go with the go home Trav mantra. It's gonna be all new. You never know. We get into next question, next category. Somebody out there give me a category. Well, yeah, T Mouse, go ahead and keep it where you at. Give me a category. Give me a dollar amount. Still give me a right answer in there. You know. And then we'll start around. We'll hit the rotation. It'll be a good Rachel Cube. Then it'll be a good Ken Peasy. And we might even let G Honda play. Now we want. Do y'all sure y'all want Super Bowl versus 509? Cause I'll make that question up right now. I'm gonna make up. I'm gonna make up the 509 out here for the lads. I got. We up on the commercials. Is my next what you call it, next category, Super Bowl commercials for 100. I like them. I like them to move along. That way we can get right into them. We gonna get into Super Bears 500. Let's see what that's about. Super Bowl XLI slash 41 featured a first that has not happened since. Super Bowl 41 featured a first that has not happened since. So it happened in the Super Bowl, and this might be, man. You know what? If this got the answer that I think it is, this better be damn right. That's all I'm saying. It better be right. I think I typed it right, but it better be right. I think I typed it right. A first that has not happened since. Ken said kickoff return. He says Devin Hester was ridiculous that day. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Anybody got a different answer? All right, two black coaches. Okay. Anybody got a different answer besides one of those two right there before we get into the correct answer? I like it. I like it. I like it. I don't like what Rachel just did there. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't like what Rachel just did there. She took my question and gave it two answers, and I can't refute it. So while I will um, reveal the answer that we have, I reveal the answer that we have. I thought I tripped everybody up, Rach. I really thought I tripped everybody up with yeah, I really thought I tripped everybody up by going with the first, and I just knew that everybody go straight to Devin. Nobody, but what you did when I thought everybody was Zed, you zagged. I just knew everybody would go straight where Ken went, and we would not get the right answer. And that one didn't go over your head right there. What can I say? I tried to purposely deflect, or yeah, that's the word. That's the word I want to look for right there. And yeah, that's why I say. I mean, there's two right answers, but I was trying to go away from it in that instance right there, T. And you said Super Bowl commercials for 100, I believe. They're right. All right, T Miles and the crew. 100 out here for us. This beer brand is famous for Super Bowl commercials featuring Clydesdales. This beer brand is famous for Super Bowl commercials featuring Clydesdales. Easy answer. It's 400 for crying out loud. We got a Miller out there. It's Miller time. Anybody else with an answer? Anybody else with an answer? Alex, try your luck here. Who wants to try your luck here? Miller Lite. Budweiser. G Honda, do you drink beer, you scoundrel? Do the tyrant have an answer? I believe I see everybody give me something good out there thus far. We got about 10 seconds, and then we will reveal the answer. Like the Cure. And lo and behold, moonshine only for G Honda. That's right, the moonshine Clydesdales, G Honda. That's what I'm talking about. The moonshine Clydesdales are not who we were looking for. You loser. Budweiser, baby. The Budweiser Clydesdales. He think you chasing horses? You know ain't no horses in here. You scared? You scared? Say it. If you just scared, say it. Budweiser is the answer we are looking for. He do. You do like a. But see, I think Mad Dog too refined for him. I think he make his own backdoor hooch out there in the woods in Carolina. He makes some tobacco hooch. Rachel, give me a category and give me a dollar amount out here, Rachel, if you will. Giraffe hooch for 3,000. And again, if you are just coming in or forgot when you came in, hit that like button. Wipe your feet before you have a seat. I appreciate you. Share the channel. Tell somebody to pull up and play along with us as we get into Super Bowl music for 400. Allow somebody else to help us complete and finish off this Jeopardy board before we go ahead and enjoy a smorgasbord of enjoyment today and delight. Super Bowl music for 400. Which was the first artist to headline a Super Bowl halftime show as a solo act? Or it should say who, but my apologies, you know. I was sleepy when I did this. Don't judge me, but judge me. Who was the first artist to headline a Super Bowl halftime show as a solo act? Who was the first? I had to look this up about 3 different times because different sites gave me different sources. I went with the one that gave me the most consistent answer. Michael Bolton, Janet Jackson, M. Jizzle, Janet Jackson single. Chili, what's up with you, man? How you feeling today? Happy football Sunday for the last time this year. As we switch it into gear, who was the first artist to headline a Super Bowl halftime show as a solo? Liberace. Janet Jackson single boob is a good answer. I do believe that was a solo or a guest premiere. Liberace is a pretty good answer. James Brown. We don't even know what you're talking about out here, James Brown. No, we don't know who you're talking about, G Honda. There is no James Brown sightings out here for the first time. But with that being said, let's see who was the first. Marvin Jizzle. Let's get it on at the Super Bowl. That's what they was talking about. Boom, boom. I believe Rachel is so right. MJ was so tight. Ken, he got it too. G Honda is a fool. Yeah, you did. Before we got to Little Rockies and Michael Bolton, yeah. Yeah. You well before. Now, I prefer I believe Chili had the best answer. Ooh. So not only does Ken drive plows, but he fix piles. You don't like the Jacksons either. Like the Jackson 5 or the Jackson family? I don't know. One day we're gonna have we need to have some sort of segment where we can just a grind my gears type of section or session I should say, because there are so many things I want to know. I got questions about some of these um any of the Jacksons, like music. What who? It doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know any of them. Janet had her day in the time when eye candy was the eye candy. I can't tell you I was ever going to be out here like please like Tito and Jermaine, but Mike was cool. Chili, we are playing some Super Bowl Jeopardy. As you can see, go ahead if you will, good sir. Pick me a Super Bowl category and pick me a dollar amount, and we will try to answer that question together. Rachel and Ken have gotten the most correct answers, along with T Miles, and G Honda is over as usual. A big fat zero for the tyrant known as G Honda. Ain't no way he can fix plows and drive them. That's a real skill. It's 420. Anybody? By the way, anybody got a prediction for the game? Who winning today? Super Bowl history. I want y'all to know I love some history in my life. History is one of my subjects. This team, I say this team, won the Super Bowl in their home stadium for the first time in NFL history. Yeah, yeah. Only person who incorrect out here is G Honda. He don't got nothing. Patriots 10-6. Seahawks about 23. This team won the Super Bowl in their home stadium for the first time in NFL history. Who won at home? And the Seahawks win by 23. Yep. Absolutely. Hey, I like so a real quick aside. Games and game of any sort may be the competition that I love to see. And when people want to get they vindication and get their points in a game, it warms this cold little heart of mine. Lindsey Vaughn, you a jerk, man. Ken say the Chiefs. Rachel's got Tampa Bay. Anybody disagree? Chiefs, Tampa Bay. Who got a different answer? G Honda's not Googling. He's busy barbecuing his brethren. Giraffe burgers. G Honda, true or false? Have you eaten giraffe burgers? No, the answer, Rachel out here cooking out here, to tell you the truth. That's what it is. Tampa and Tom. Tampa and Tom is the first person to play at home and win at home. The year he went to Tampa, and I couldn't stand it, but it happened. And yet G Honda still has 0, but he probably got a little moonshine. That's all that is, Rachel. He probably got a little moonshine, but he has 0 out in these streets that we know of. He don't know no better. He, Rachel, guess what? All facts, no fiction. In fact, it'll be a show about G Honda. Ask Chelsea. We're gonna figure it out. The Wide World of Giraffe Shorts, featuring G Honda. Category and dollar amount. And and guess what? Some people got. Hey, G Honda just mad because he's supposed to be the husband sitting next to somebody to answer, but he can't answer the question. So if his wife was sitting there asking, she'll be getting it wrong in the chat, Rachel. That's a difference. If his wife was sitting right there asking him, if she was in the chat, she'd be getting it wrong because G Honda wouldn't be giving her the right answers. He'll be giving her Steel City answers all the time. But who knows? We got a few categories left. Let's go ahead and try to knock them down so we can uh, not expedite our day, but scurry about on our day and have everybody be able to enjoy a little bit of festivities, make their last bets if they have any prop bets to uh, make any commutes to the family or friends that they spending time with for the game, pick up any. You can pick the category, Rachel, and the dollar amount. Go right ahead. I know when I'm done, I am going to make a scurry to the gas station, pick up a few party favorites, put some petroleum in the wife's car, and scurry on back. Commercials for 200. MVP for 500 to be next. And the question in Super Bowl commercials says, this fast food, okay, I like it. Now we got Super Bowl history. I like it. This fast food chain aired a Super Bowl ad featuring a silent cow holding a sign that said, eat more chicken. This fast food chain aired a Super Bowl ad featuring a silent cow. G Honda, how dare you try to answer questions with us right now? He gonna try to get one. He gonna try to get one right. And look, it's about eating more chicken. He would get this one right here. And he gonna try to space it out the right way. I'm like, no, G Honda, you forgot the hyphens in the Chick-fil-A. So yours says Chick-fil-A. G Honda Googled it. G Honda, did you Google Chick-fil-A? He was over there. Everybody know how to eat more chicken. Eat more chicken. And we're going to go back to back on MVPs. When's the last time anybody eat Chick-fil-A? Anybody eat Chick-fil-A? Let me know. Every now and again, we have some Chick-fil-A. G Honda got to tell. If G Honda disputes that, you already know what happens. And here we go. Super Bowl MVPs for 500. Proper English matters. I'm the grammar police, as we know, Chili. And in this 500, we say, which Super Bowl MVP quarterback became the first player to throw and catch a touchdown pass in the same Super Bowl? with Super Bowl MVP quarterback, became the first player to throw and catch a touchdown pass in the same Super Bowl, 2017. Um, look at G Honda say he will. G Honda say him and Siri will not let you try to outshine him in answering questions. But I think Ken got it. Orlovsky, hey, that was a deep dive, man. You went in your bag right there when you came up with the Danny out of bounds Orlovsky. When we came with that one right there, nothing else we could say. Oh, hey, chick. Hey, I love it. Chill here, fool. He said, look it up. Oh, woo. I was looking for Nick Nolte. Nick Nolte would have satisfied and quenched my thirst out here. You know, maps, Mr. DoorDash. Hey, I can't believe Nick Foles got a statue in Philly for the Philly special. That's Mr. Uber, you motherfucker. Damn right. Rachel out here crushing them up. Bonus points. I hate their little fake nickname for him in Philly. That was out of line. Oh, she said first. She said Foles first. But I get you, G Honda. At least you answered it right. That's what matters. And we got the last MVP question over here. Let's see, because G Honda competitive spirits has woken up. The Angus beef got him going. Put him up. Put him up. Put him up. Super Bowl MVPs 400. Who is the only team to have a Super Bowl MVP on the losing team? I know you guys might not know the player, so time for work, Ken. Be safe. Enjoy the game as much as you can. Who is the only team to have a Super Bowl MVP on the losing team? So just like basketball, one time the losing team had the MVP. They're like, you know what? I know y'all won, but this dude was having a game over here. I know G Honda Googler. You Googling? I know you G Honda, you Googling. You don't know the answer, you Googling. The Chargers in the chat tonight. Boom. Rachel Cubes. No need to debate this guy. I know exactly what's going on at all times. And he ain't got it. He don't got it. He can think he got it, but he don't got it. They're in the NFC East. That's the last clue we'll give out before we move along to the next question over here. NFC East is where the team lives that took this distinction. And if anybody don't know, now they'll know. That's good. That's a good guess right there. I think LT been more than once perhaps. I think he won with Sims. I don't know if Hostetler if he won with him. Chuck Howley was the player. If anybody knows who Chuck Howley played for. Maybe someone knows who Chuck Howley played for, but not me. I don't know. Or do I know? Maybe I do. Maybe the answer will lie below in the form of the Dallas Cowboys. Chuck Howley played for the Cowboys, and the Cowboys were the losers, but Chuck was the winner. Retro, y'all winning. He knows sports and you know dollars. That's a combination if you ask me. That is a combination out there. The Cowboys, Chuck Howley, I believe, is the player who is the only losing player or team to have a losing player win the Super Bowl MVP. So, how about them Cowboys for that? Even though I don't really care about the Cowboys. Bear down. Next question. Anybody in the chat, go ahead and give me a Super Bowl category and dollar amount as we try to wrap up the board. And if not, I am going to do a rapid fire moving forward, where I will pick the question. You just give me your wonderful answers. It's like Final Jeopardies of sort. Because my wife and them having too much fun. And today, since I'm off for the weekend, and I have dedicated myself to being the fun husband in the house, I'm gonna be that guy. Me. We're gonna go through the gamut of Super Bowl music, starting with 100. This question here states, what artists have performed the most times at the Super Bowl? What artists have performed the most times at the Super Bowl? Who's done the most in the Super Bowl? I wish we could have a little Jeopardy music. Doom, doom, doom. Jeopardy music. Doom, doom, doom. Jeopardy music. Bruno Mars. Bum, bum, bum. Look at Rachel. Chelsea, I don't know how to edit. So salute to you. You've been doing something that I can't do. And since we edit, and in the interest of time, when I see the answers, Prince and Paul McCartney is what some would say. Welcome in, Chelsea. Timberlake and Gloria Estefan is what Rachel has spoken into the chat, and she will be correct. Don't be so quick to walk away. You don't see it. Don't tell her why. Go to the baby, baby. Almost gave you one right there. Gave you that good one. Right, trying to crushing y'all up. Hell yeah. Hey, well, guess what? I don't know ish about it, so the outsource is real. Because, one, I don't even know the process got to be broken down so I can understand what needs to be edited, how I will, if you make it a hustle, let your boy know. Producers, I'm looking for all types of things. I need to learn how to get these things going out here. Milli Vanilli would have been a good answer. In an alternate world, Chili Vanilli. What would be the song, Chili Vanilli? Super Bowl for you. Oh, oh. Touchdown songs that ain't true. Super Bowl music. In what year, speaking of Super Bowl music, in which year did the famous Janet Jackson wardrobe malfunction? occur? What year did the Super Bowl wardrobe malfunction of one Janet Nefertari Mesopotamia Jackson? And let me tell y'all something. Back in my day, only people who know stuff like this, Rachel, are perverse and obsessed with um breast, mammary glands, or they have excellent devices. It's how weird is it that the women know about when this titty popped out? I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. But fourth grade, that's wild, Chelsea. Chelsea, I was in my what you classify as my senior year of college when that happened right there. We were moving into the precipice of being a fake adult. All over the magazines. Magazines, people. She remembered it from the magazines. And of course it was 2004. The magazines had it everywhere. That's wild. I can't believe she just said that. We got one more category in Super Bowl music. And I'm almost certain that the ladies are gonna crush y'all again on this right here. We'll get back to the categories y'all know after this one, but right now the music is where they thriving on y'all all over the place, even with the other stuff. But in 2013, this mysterious happening took place before Beyonce performed a halftime show. I was an adult back then. I'm still an adult now, right? Chilly facts. One in the school library, the teachers took away because it didn't. What? Look at that. Rachel, our dislike for Beyonce could not be the impetus for not knowing the answer. Now, what I will do is give everybody a hint. In this particular Super Bowl, I believe history was made again. Two brothers were coaching. If that helps anybody remember the answer. Two brothers coached in this game. So that's why I know this happened. I didn't know she performed at halftime, but I do remember this happening. So this happened in a game they coached in. No, that happened on multiple occasions, perhaps. Right there. That happened on multiple occasions. 2013. And if it didn't happen in the hardball game, then it happened twice, and that's weird. Right? I'm gonna fact check, but if it happened outside of that game too, it's weird. But the answer, yep, yep. Niners Ravens. I know the lights went out. Niners Ravens. If if a blackout happened, and another time, that's gonna be even crazier. was a blackout before halftime. Rachel, it could be. What I'm very poor at is remembering Super Bowl locations. So the Bears played in New Orleans in Super Bowl 20. We played Miami in 41. Other than that, I really can't tell you about any others besides Tom Brady because he played at home. I know they played two cold Super Bowls, New York and the Colts, and that's all I really remember. The locations, I'm not. I'm so bad about the locations because I don't ever fancy going to a location. Something could change in my life, but I'm not certain that it would. Super Bowl Super Bears. This Bears team went 15-1 and won. I think I gave out a answer question. Who knows? Hey, look, let me tell you something. Don't be high out here in the streets. Don't look. Just do that right there. Say no to drugs, people. The Benz Superdome. I'm horrible. If y'all notice, we got that right on out there because I'm the biggest dummy. I'm the biggest dummy. That's a no. That's a no gooder. That's a no gooder. Chili man. Hey, sleep deprivation is a real thing. He said, I remember locations. Well, this all happened on Earth. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, baby. This player did not score a touchdown in the 46-10 trouncing of the New England Patriots. Who was it? Rachel says Sweetness. Sweetness was a guy who didn't get a touchdown. Rachel, Chili is absolutely a fool. He having a good day today, I can tell you that. Let me know. We got Walter out there. We gonna move along. Mouse, I like it. Randy Moss didn't score a touchdown against the Patriots. Andre Rison. Andre Rison. Andre Rison played the Super Bowl. Did the Falcons play in the Super Bowl with Andre Rison? No, we went out there and jazzed up the Patriots and the Fred scored and everybody in a granddaddy scored. But Walter, Sweetness Payton didn't get to join in any reindeer games. Multitask away, Chelsea. We over here going through all these questions so we can keep on keeping on. Because as we know, G Honda's thoughts ain't nobody thoughts. So we don't give a F, giraffe. Because Devin Hester is the only player in NFL history to do this in a Super Bowl. Okay. So tell me about that. Look at that G Honda spitting a little bit of facts right there. So tell me what this about. Devin Hester is the only player in NFL history to do this in the Super Bowl. Yeah, yeah, left. I got him. Lisa Lopes got him. Rest in heaven. Rest in paradise. Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Maybe she creeped. Yeah. Andre needed a waterfall. When all he needed was a waterfall, but she told him not to chase it, hon. I can't with you today, man. What's your answer, man? I do believe we got about a good 10 minutes before I have to tune in to my husbandly duties. The wife gave me a small to do list before people start to arrive at the house. Anybody know what Devin Hester's done and no one else has done? I think T Miles gave the answer to us a while back. Look at that. Joe Hubby don't know bear history. I am appalled. I can't stand you, man. Rachel, pay no attention to Chili today. He's had too much chili. I'm gonna pretend that his second half is equivalent to the opening kickoff. The opening kickoff is much better than the second half. Nonetheless, Chili's been outside. Chili been out in them streets. We delirious right now, Rachel. We supposed to be playing y'all in the Super Bowl right now. I don't know if you recognize that, but the Bears should be getting ready to do their big one right now. So many years later. We should be whooping Assopopolis. Pop, 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 pop. We should be out here crushing people. Instead, we're at home. But I digress. Right here, we got two people that did one thing. And here's the question. He started the game off with that, man. Which two Super Bowl MVPs have won rings with two different teams? Opening kick. Opening kick. Which two Super Bowl MVPs have won rings with two different teams? Somebody did it first, somebody did it second. In alphabetical order, Thomas Leave Me Alone Brady, Rachel, Rachel Cubed. I'm gonna need you to give me both people and not just your guy. I mean, for Pete's sake, one of them actually did it first. Peyton actually did it first, and we're just gonna totally get rid of Peyton. You're better than that, Rachel. I know it. I know you hate him, but I can acknowledge greatness even when I don't like it. When I don't like it. Real individually. 6 questions. Let's knock through there. Say no. How much did a commercial ad cost at the very first Super Bowl? I'm not even giving you multiple choice. I'll tell you it was in the five figures. How much did the ad cost in the first Super Bowl? Yeah, you know, if it was Aaron Rodgers, I probably would have omitted him myself. You know, I can play diplomatic when it's not, my feelings aren't invested. It's easy. God damn it, Rachel. The next time we do something like this, I'm gonna have y'all in the Discord so you can hit the little buzzer button. Nobody got a cam up. They'll just be voice tested out here in these streets. Don't be sorry at all. You just crushing them. I didn't think I see. I didn't think I didn't think I see such a specific answer, let alone the whole range out there. Like, boom. Tell tell him tell him. Be sorry. You are doing your 1-2. You're not losing. I'm not losing. That's what matters. In every contest, there must be a loser. It ain't gonna be me. Next question for us out here. Uh-uh. Answer away. We trying to get through these questions. So having an answer is always good. And the question: name either of the players in the Super Bowl that has the record for sacks in a game. Name either of the players in the Super Bowl that have the record for sacks in a game. You got to tell Boo in this instance you out here competing to win. You're not competing against me. Von Mills was one of the answers. Anybody think they know a answer out there? LC Greenwood. I like it. She went Super Saiyan. Aaron Donald. Derrick Brooks. We out here in these streets with a chilly answer and a Von Miller, or a throwback cowboy in Charles Haley. Got a cowboy out there, Charles Haley. So Von Miller, 4.5 sacks is the record for sacks in a game for Von Miller and Charles Haley, respectively. I want to know who Ely is out there. We're gonna find out if your membrane better than Rachel husband, cause he crushing over there. Well, no, it's all Rachel. It's not her husband. It's Rachel. It's Rachel. Super Bowl commercials. Which service aired its first ever Super Bowl commercial in 2024? What service aired its first ever Super Bowl commercial in 2024? All people who are locked in and ready to win, keep on answering so you keep your foot on their necks. And anybody who's trying to make a comeback, make a comeback. As we got 2024. We got an answer in the chat right now. I appreciate you coming through. Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Enjoy the party. Salute to you and your Patriots. Good luck. Hope everything happens the way you want it to. If I make a bet, then it's going to be even better. Timu is the answer. Chelsea, way to go. I didn't know this one myself. I don't. Anybody ever use Timu? Not me, myself. Chelsea on the board with a Timu out there for us. So, way to go. Way to go and way to go. TDK Financial Services. Chili out there having the time of his life today. We got to go ahead. Next time you in the chat, Rach, we're gonna have that naming that. We're gonna have that color change in that name. We will have that color change. This AFC team made 4 Super Bowl appearances before finally winning their first title in Super Bowl. Don't get me to read not the Roman numerals, but I think it's 38. Could be wrong. 33, 38. I think it's 38. This AFC team made 4 Super Bowl appearances before finally winning their first title in Super Bowl 38, if I'm right with my Roman numeral game. Best part about this one is I don't remember the answer. The chefs. Who are the chefs? Did the chefs do it? The chefs? Who are the chefs? What are the chefs? The answer is the Kansas City Chiefs. Chelsea got 2 on the board as she comes through to crush them down. Don't be getting bogged down in your answers. You got to go ahead and believe yourself. Yeah, you was right. Yes. Chilla, you watched that game when the Bombers came out? We got 2 questions. We're going to get through them, and we are going to bid everybody adieu today. Commercials or history first, Chelsea? Which one would you like, history or commercials? Let me know. Don't forget to hit the like button today. History or commercials will be our last 2 questions as we make our exit straight on out of this thing. History's mysteries. 1 question left. And our history question here. Name the teams that have never been to a Super Bowl. Name the teams that have never been to a Super Bowl. We can go with one of them if you don't know all of them. But name a team that has never been to a Super Bowl. I'll give you a clue. I live in one of the cities. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, she's going to hit me with all 4 of them. Wilford Brimley. Oh, my God. The Wilford Brimley Jets have never made the Super Bowl. Oh, my God, Chili. Monday, well, tomorrow, we will be having a stream. What will take place in that stream will be what I classify as the weekend review. As I told you, we are going through a few of my older streams to see what predictions I got right and what things I got wrong. Tomorrow, tune in in the afternoon, no less, if you have time. I'd say, well, it's not afternoon, it'd be evening time, but I'll give you a time. Check the thumbnail, check the notifications. Last question here as we round off our edition of Super Bowl Jeopardy before we get into any festivities for the day. The NFL does not allow commercials that advertise what? The NFL does not allow commercials that advertise what? You can advertise many things, but you can't advertise this for the NFL, or they will not show it. And it's a bit weird if you ask me. All of the good things, cigs, gambling, alcohol. What might you say, Chelsea? If we have no other answers, I will reveal the answer. And this is what the streets are saying, that the NFL will not allow you to advertise. Don't you air those predictions. Oh no, they are in bed with gamblers. They absolutely want to have all those things go on. I bet you they have way more gambling commercials than usual. FanDuel or somebody done bought one. But the answer is fireworks. The NFL does not allow advertisement of fireworks. Anybody get that? So, a little bit of fireworks to end the show. Yes, I know. Dad jokes on 3. I hope everybody enjoys their time responsibly today. Go ahead and get your wages in, get your festivities together, enjoy your time out with your friends, family, and so on and so forth. With that being said, we are in a nice opportunity to get on out of here and make a last few minute runs. Until next time, and until next delivery, I will check everybody tomorrow as we get it together. Mailbox Sports, Postman 1914. I will see you soon, and I will check you all later.